dignity in death is recognized as a human right world over. But though doctors in frontline are fighting COVID-19, the ones who died because of COVID-19 have been continuously robbed of a dignified burial. I dropped sands with my hands hurriedly with tears rolling and came. This should not happen for anyone in future. This is the painful and heartfelt words of Dr. Pradeep, who had to witness the death and last rites of his colleague, who was a doctor and chairman of a hospital. In the third incident in Tamil Nadu, a 55-year-old doctor in the city who died of COVID-19 on Sunday was denied burial in a cemetery at Kilpak. He was later buried in another burial ground nearby. The deceased, a neurologist and chairman of a private hospital, was admitted at Apollo Hospitals at Grimes Road on April 8 and died on Sunday at the hospital. On the midnight, corporation staff took the body to the TP Chatram burial ground in Kilpak, where close to 40 residents protested and were engaged in heated arguments with the police. The residents blocked road and shouted slogans that their body must not be taken forward, said a corporation official. Police said that an unruly mob had gathered at Kilpak burial grounds and they could not convince the residents. Corporation officials added that the mob were unmindful of social distancing rules or section 144 and many did not cover their faces too. After a discussion failed, the body was taken in the ambulance to the Velangadu burial ground on New Avdi Road, a few kilometers away. Dr. Pradeep Kumar, colleague and friend of the deceased doctor, said that when they started digging a grave at Velangadu burial ground, a group of people came with sticks and stones attacking them. The ambulance glasses were damaged and they started shouting slogans and throwing stones on the body kept in the ambulance. Corporation officials and ambulance drivers and assistants were also injured, said Dr. Pradeep. Dr. Pradeep drove the ambulance with broken pants back to the New Hope Hospital of the deceased doctor and roped in 2 ward boys for help. And with police protection, we drove back the body to the Velangadu burial ground, said Dr. Pradeep. The deceased was buried there with strong police protection. After cops intervened, the deceased doctor's body was buried digging up 6 feet deep as per the WHO guidelines around 3 p.m. The Chennai police has arrested 20 people so far for damaging the ambulance and created ruckus in Velangadu burial ground at Anna Nagar in wee hours of Monday. The 27-year-old daughter of the deceased doctor is also a doctor. She is also tested positive for COVID-19 on April 11. She could not participate in the funeral. There are another 2 incidents in which doctors died due to coronavirus in different hospitals have denied burial in the similar manner. Under the light of these incidents, burial or cremation, what is a safer funeral if someone dies of COVID-19? Funeral rites of those succumbed to COVID-19 have been an issue of controversy not only in India, that is a controversy in China and Sri Lanka also. Should the body of a COVID-19 victim be cremated or buried? A majority of the population across the world prefer to bury their dead. The World Health Organization (WHO) too does not prohibit the burial of those dying of COVID-19. It had issued an elaborate instruction. We are enclosing a video of WHO.
Experts stress care while handling the dead. The Health Ministry has issued guidelines for the disposal of bodies, while noting that an increased risk of infection from a dead body is unlikely. For infectious diseases, the World Health Organization prescribes various biosafety levels with bodies, medical gear, and disposable. For bodies of dead COVID 19 patients, the WHO is mandating BSL 3. By BSL 3, ideally, bodies must be packed intact in leak proof plastic and cremated. The ministry advises families not to hug, wash, or kiss the body. Embalming and unzipping the packed body must be avoided. WHO and AIMS advise cremation unless a family insists on burial for religious reasons. During burial, family is advised to not touch the body.
COVID 19, the pathogen, novel coronavirus, transmits from one person to another through droplets. This means it requires body fluids to keep finding new victims. Usually, burial takes 7 to 10 days in the decomposition of a body. The body retains fluid for 3 to 4 days. So, theoretically, novel coronavirus can transmit during preparation of the body for burial, or if the grave is shallow, over 3-4 days after the death. In the case of cremation, ashes does not present that risk. China, where novel coronavirus outbreak took place first in December, decided to cremate the bodies. In many cases, bodies of COVID-19 patients were cremated immediately after the death, and even in the absence of the family members, without giving any consideration of the religious belief of the coronavirus victims. Some protested the unilateral decision of the Chinese authorities to cremate the COVID-19 victims. The cremation order of the Chinese government became more controversial as it said the bodies could be disposed of by cremation even if the family objected to do it or refused to comply with the orders. Simply put, those dying of corona novel virus become some kind of state property. In India, the Union Health Ministry allows both burial and cremation of dead body in manner wished, if at all expressed by the victim or her family. The guidelines say that the body would be handled by a trained health professional who must be wearing full personal protective equipment. The dead body should be placed in a leak-proof plastic body bag, the exterior of which can be decontaminated with 1% hypochlorite. The body bag can be wrapped with a mortuary sheet or sheet provided by the family members. Unzipping of bag for viewing face of dead person is allowed. Nose and mouth of the body should be plugged to prevent oozing out of any body fluid, but the body cannot be bathed, kissed, or hugged. Family members, not in large numbers, are allowed to read religious prayers or sprinkle holy water according to their belief, but without touching the body. The death of 85-year-old surgeon on March 27 in Mumbai had led to the issuing of a circular by Brihan-Mumbai Municipal Corporation under the Epidemic Act 1897. To cite another case, a doctor in Meghalaya died of COVID-19, becoming first victim of novel coronavirus in the state. He was to be buried in the nearest cemetery. His burial was also objected by the local residents, and it was delayed by 36 hours to complete the funeral. Dignity in death is recognized as a human right world over. In Sri Lanka, the government made cremation of body mandatory if the deceased is a COVID-19 patient or suspected to have novel coronavirus infection. The order has been resented by Muslims in Sri Lanka, but the government has cited the highly infectious nature of novel coronavirus to dismiss the objections on account of faith. All these instances and the government actions prove that cremation would be the safest method. We Indians have saluted and thanked the doctors a few days ago.
मेडिकल स्टाफ, नर्सेस, डॉक्टर्स हमारे लिए बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं.
Hats off to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctors.
Thank you, doctor.
But the way denial of the burial of their dead body due to COVID-19 is very cruel and inhumane. It is high time the state and central government of India take cognizance of the matter and do the needful for the safety of the healthcare workers, doctors and nurses, and offer them state honor when they die due to COVID-19. The state honor should be the one similar to that offered to the soldiers who die in fight against terrorism or war against another nation. Because fighting COVID-19 world over by the doctors, nurses and healthcare workers is nothing short to a fight against terrorism or fight against another nation. Please share this video to all your friends and relatives and let us reassure our support to the healthcare workers, doctors